All right, so this #1 welterweight contender has found his way back to a title fight. A lot of people didn't think he would get there, and he's made a career of proving doubters wrong.
You know, he carries a chip on his shoulder. You tell this man that he can't do something.
Right.
He will make it a point to get that done. He said from the moment he walked out the octagon last time and didn't win the belt, that I will be back. Many smirked at him. Many laughed, but his inner circle believed that it was only a matter of time before their guy got another chance, and when he got here, he would get the job done.
Now, some would argue he wasn't ready the first time around. I think that's probably a little bit too simplistic, but there's no denying. He has rounded out his game, he has evolved, he's maximized the developmental time, and a lot of people believe we will have a new champion by night.
Good job.
All right, so here he is, a man who needs no introduction. GSP, wildly popular, not just in his native Canada, but around the world. Many people, DC, believe, pound for pound, that George St-Pierre might be the greatest UFC fighter of all time.
He is one of the greatest fighters of all time. If there was an MMA Mount Rushmore, George St-Pierre would be on everybody's list of top 5 fighters of all time. Just an ability to mix everything together. He was truly the evolution of mixed martial arts, from the wrestling, the striking to the grappling. He was the guy that did everything and did everything well, and it made the level of mixed martial arts raise because everyone was trying to catch GSP.
And I got good news. Right next to him on that Mount Rushmore, Daniel Cormier. Raise that hand!
Come on, John. Don't do it.
George Rush St-Pierre, ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Uros the Doctor Manch. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, George Rush St-Pierre!
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard, our referee.
Let's go.
The man considered by many to be the greatest mixed martial arts athlete of all time, George Rush St-Pierre, back on the proven ground tonight.
I think George St-Pierre might have been the first guy that fought MMA and didn't have a wrestling background where I went, wow, just wrestling will not work inside the UFC, because he could chain things together effortlessly. The guy was a champion through and through, strong, physical, and every time he needed to, he stepped up. Tonight he has to do that again.
George St-Pierre, for most, the greatest of all time when it comes to MMA athletes, high fight IQ, and just an outstanding wrestler.
Yeah, always moving his head, always level changing, constant fading, hands where they're supposed to be. George has a traditional stance, but it's very effective.
Counter-striking game is on point, really leading the dance with his defense, though.
John, he goes from defense to offense. You can always try to defend, but you will never score. That's not the case whenever he is doing it to you.
Both guys just so cool and collected. If you've never been to a UFC live event, there is an indescribable tension when there is a belt on the line. Able to avoid the takedown attempt yet again. Fighter separates from the clinch now. All right, well, you can still attack the thigh, right? We talk so much about calf kicks, but that's been a pretty effective weapon for him here tonight.
It's traditional. It's a traditional leg kick. Just throwing your hip, bang, whipping it into the thigh. Beautifully done by this fighter.
All right, so a nice job by him there a moment ago as he gets the fight where
Oh my
he
goodness,
intended.
look at this though, John. He's getting very close to securing a victory by arm triangle. This guy is a master on the ground.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
Oh, he's getting submitted.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position, start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will, oh man, he got him to give up his back.
GSP getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not gonna bail you out. 45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. St-Pierre's back in half guard. North-south position now.
Right hook there by the champ.
5 minutes in the books.
All right, nice work in there. Excellent ground control. You're really showing the judges that you're in charge. Next time we get it down to the ground, I want you to start.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You okay? Ready?
Second round here. Oh, big knee to the head. Wow. St-Pierre gets the takedown. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Now they separate. Leg kick lands, my favorite strike.
Well, it takes a very good striker to be able to...
It looks like he's trying to get an arm triangle, but he's got to get to the opposite side, get his chest to the mat, and find that finish.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
And that one certainly found the target. Slipped that offering from his opponent. In the past, we've seen him sort of lean on the toughness. Tonight, he's leaning on the defense.
And you see the evolution of the fighter in front of us. He doesn't have to be tough anymore. The more he can slip strikes, the longer he can prolong his career.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, beautiful job by him there. It's not a single strike, everything in combination.
And John, it's entry, it's timing. He's doing everything right, and it leads to him landing those punches in combination.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh man, I'm not sure he knows where he is. He got absolutely loaded with the check hook.
He got excited, and he paid for it. He got hit with that nasty check hook. Nice takedown, there you go.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities.
Oh!
You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Man, that was a massive shot to the head. You don't want to get too many more of those.
John, he is so fast. 4 strikes to the head.
15 seconds.
This might be the biggest shot of this
Saved
entire...
by the bell. That's the end of the round. You heard the horn, and it came just as he was stunned by a huge shot right before the end of the round. So, saved by the bell. Back to the stool, 60 seconds with which to recover. We'll see if his corner can keep his head in the fight. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You good? Good. Go on, let's go.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Well, no surprise, he gets the takedown there.
Over and over again, he attacks, he secures, and on we go. Half guard now.
As though he's going to the butterfly guard now, DC. If you're the dominant fighter, what are you trying to do?
I mean, you're trying to control those hips and step over to his side, because that butterfly guard allows for him to elevate your hips, create space,
Keep
and
it
work his
working.
way
Come
out.
on, let's go.
Under 3 minutes now to go. Oh, seated here up against the fence.
Well, there's some urgency here. He's got to wrestle the single leg, do something.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Oh, that's a nice instinctive flow. Beautiful transition.
Oh, he's in the mount.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by GSP. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Oh, submission attempt here.
He's fighting. He wants this badly.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon. He showed in that defense.
Oh, another body shot gets through. Gotta think he's starting to feel those in the midsection.
Yeah, you know, if you're the opponent also, you know that you're making that investment into the body, even though you may not be able to see the work that you're doing yet. At some point, it's going to start to pay dividends.
Oh, and that's got to be frustrating. Right back to the mat. He entered beautifully there.
Well, you look and know that that's the focus. Keep him on the ground, regardless of what it takes.
Oh, you got to love the ground and pound strikes here.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Fight.
Championship rounds are upon us. Straight punch. Well, you've heard the corner call to set up the strikes off of the feints. Nice feint left there by George St-Pierre. Well, nice job there a moment ago as he gets the takedown with relative ease.
Caught him sleeping, John. That was nasty.
St-Pierre's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, and he's out. Back to his feet. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Good jab. Oh, beautiful entry there on the... Well, it took a while, but finally feels as though maybe he's hitting that flow state, and maybe the tide's gonna turn.
You know, when you're fighting, you can't start to give up on yourself when things start to shift. This young man stayed the course, and now that shot may get him going back in the right direction. Oh, right into mount.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Oh, hammer fist here by GSP.
Side control, a lot of options here.
Man, there's just no breathers on the ground. He gets you down, and then he's constantly working from there.
Well, now he's in a guillotine. That guillotine is very tight. He's trying to tighten the grip on this guillotine choke. He seems to have it, but he's got to really get his hips up into his opponent and make sure his opponent doesn't.
Somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Final seconds of round 4. Trying to pass guard here, nothing doing. It is plausibly 2-2 here as we hit this 5th round.
All right, listen, that was a great round. This round, I don't want you playing in his guard. I want you to pass his guard. I want you to get full side control position. He has no answer for you from side control.
All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
Good. You good?
Here we go, 5th and final round. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Well, there it is again. Like clockwork, another takedown for George St-Pierre.
George St-Pierre just gets to the hips. He does such a great job of timing his takedowns that you never know when to expect that level change from the great GSP. Great ground and pound by this man.
St-Pierre's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Watch armbar here. Oh, that's getting deep. Trying to finish the armbar now. All he's got to do now is get his hips up into the back of the elbow to get the finish.
Oh, he got out.
He was trying to pass there, but no. His opponent said no way.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense is held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done a amazing
Just digs into the body.
He dug and shot every part of himself, and now he's got his opponent hurt. They just pass into each other in every turn. You wonder who's gonna fall.
All right, late in the fight now. He needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy.
Oh, nice job staying committed to the takedown and gets him down. Fighters inverted now. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. St-Pierre's attempting a rear naked choke now.
Oh, he's got him in a choke here. Oh!
Wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight.
This is not as dangerous as it used to be in fighting. You know, before, guys would try to sit in that full guard. Right now, it's just more dangerous for you on top because guys have so many submissions that they can attempt from this position.
St-Pierre's right back to the full mount here. One of the greatest title fights you will see. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, George "Rush" St-Pierre!
All right, so another dominating effort out of the UFC Hall of Famer George St-Pierre. No surprise as the scorecards are rendered GSP across the board by decision.
Most